When you think of food on a stick, you're probably not picturing anything as delicious as what Emily Richards has whipped up for us today. This looks fantastic, Emily.
Thank you.
You're involved in an event this week called Skewer for a Cure.
Yes, it's at JL's Home Hardware in Guelph. Some local restaurants are getting together, a little bit of a competition. I get to be one of the judges, so I'm excited about that. And all the funds go to help Prostate Cancer Canada. So great way to celebrate Father's Day, bring the family down, and you get to eat delicious food, which is a big hit with me.
If it's anything like this, it is going to be delicious. So walk us through this. What have you done here?
Well, just kind of various skewers, and I mean anything put on a bamboo metal skewer works really well, and you can use anything as an appetizer, main course, or dessert. So I thought I'd cover it all.
Okay.
Here's a nice little appetizer with some polenta. It's just store-bought polenta that you cut up, and I put peppers.
That's what this is right
That's
here.
what this is here,
Okay.
and with peppers, tomatoes, little bocconcini, and I just did a quick marinade with garlic and some herbs, and then drizzle it with balsamic vinegar. So nice kind of, just nice light grill to get a little bit of color and warm up the cheese a little bit, and it's a great appetizer. Now, some of the main courses, which tend to be the protein, I did a couple versions of things here. This is a lovely lemongrass chicken, and
I love how you did that.
I used lemongrass for the skewer. That's a mouthful. But you could use bamboo skewers or metal skewers, whatever you happen to have. But that lemongrass will impart some flavor. Rosemary would do the same. Okay. One of my favorites is sausages. So this is a nice little easy kebab with sausage, mushrooms, zucchini, tomatoes, and then serve it on bread so everything will drip onto the bread, and it makes a great meal. What we're going to put together is a nice quick marinade for pork. We're going to do a little pork skewer. So I have this dish here for you, Nancy, and I'm going to get you to mix all these ingredients here.
All right, and what are they?
This is a mixture of spices, so a little bit of a Moroccan feel. There's cumin, coriander, hot pepper, thyme, salt, and pepper. And I just put it in the spice grinder to mix it all up.
Okay.
And then I have a little bit of curry paste. You can use curry powder if that's what you have at home.
I can smell the mixture there. That's
It's really nice. Just toasting it a little bit before you use it really brings out a lot of the flavor. And then lots of garlic.
Yes.
And I also have some parsley and lemon juice in there. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil to this as well. So that's going to help coat the pork. Now I'm going to use pork loin. You can use tenderloin, you can use chicken, turkey, beef, whatever protein you want to use. And I'm going to add that about a pound or a pound and a half. Okay. Now the trick with this is you really want to let this marinate. All those dry spices will really benefit to have it marinate. If you can leave it for an hour, it's even better overnight.
Okay, so plan this one ahead.
Definitely, and that's what I have here. It's nicely marinated. This one is from last night. And then you're going to skewer. So again, you can use whatever skewer you like, and I like to keep these fairly tight. So make sure the pieces are about the same size.
Do you need to soak the wood skewers? Is that a good idea?
It is definitely a good idea, especially when you're using bamboo, just to avoid flare-ups. But metal skewers you don't have to worry about. So if you don't have the time or you forgot, definitely keep those metal skewers on hand. So leave it just that little bit of space in between, and then these go right to the grill.
Okay.
So medium-high heat is what you're looking for, which is fabulous. And I have some of the sausage skewers. And as you can see, everything's kind of the same size, which is really important when you're skewering. So no matter if it's an appetizer, main course, or dessert, try to keep everything similar sizes so they cook evenly. And that's what I did with the fruit as well, because you have to have grilled fruit.
It really brings out the flavor. It's surprising.
It does, and what's wonderful about it is all the natural sugars come out, especially with the fruit and vegetables, so it caramelizes and it really adds a nice flavor. And it's a fun meal. Like, you're basically eating off a stick, and it's just great. It's a great backyard get-together, and the leftovers are fun too.
Yeah, well, you could just lay it all out like this, and you wouldn't even need plates, right?
No.
Everyone would grab a skewer.
And you can add salads to this. This chicken is wonderful with some coconut rice. So you can have kind of those little bits of barbecue flair to it. But having those skewers available, it really is a conversation starter. So you're picking one up and eating it, enjoying, you know, drinks and the camaraderie of.
It's easier to hold your drink when you don't have to worry about the plate and the fork.
Right? Which is very important. I just have a little bit of an herb marinade for my sausage kebabs that I'm going to brush on.
Okay.
And this has some garlic, a little bit of rosemary and parsley. And this is something that just adds a nice little bit of herbiness to those already seasoned sausages. So again, something really, really simple.
Emily has given us the recipes for all of this, and you'll find it on our website, kitchener.ctvnews.ca.